Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hi, Ian Bordeaux.
All right, Kenton Buckner.
Nice to meet you, sir. Hey, how are you?
Bewley.
Hey, how are you? Oh,
We have talked.
yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes, sir.
Got a meeting, don't you?
All righty, how can we help you?
Oh, well, it ain't no we. It's a meeting with you, not with Bewley.
Well, in this building, I get to determine who's in the meeting.
Well, I just understand it, but you can if you like. But at this particular case and time, I'm telling you that I have complaints against you. So it would be a conflict of interest for you to be in here right now. So I'm just going to put that on the record then.
It's on the record.
Okay, it's on the record. But this has nothing to do with my complaints with you. Though at this time, I'm okay with Lieutenant Helton and how he's handling things down in the River Market. And I have to say that it is a significant improvement, 100%, if not 200%. And I have great respect for him. Above that grade, I have yet to make my final decisions on that. Well, you're in here now, so I'm going to go and can keep it to you straight. You didn't have to be in here, so I'm going to go and be straight. I'm a straight-ass dude all the way around, so that's the way I work it.
Fair enough.
So fair enough, since you want to be in here, and that's my beef, is the fact that you told Chief Higgins specifically, the reason that, you keep messing with the hot dog man is he's got that blog. So, but you didn't have to be in here, so you want to be in here. But I don't want us to get sidetracked, but I'm just putting on the record why I have complaints with you.
Let me make a response.
I don't want us to get sidetracked. You're welcome to. You're welcome to.
What you just said is a lie.
Okay. Then Higgins is a lie. Higgins is a liar then.
Do you honestly think, Ian, that I would...
I honestly think that you have been a problem for me for many years.
Well, you're wrong.
And you will be the subject of my complaint.
Perfect.
Well, I'm wrong, then the investigation will find
wrong.
out. Well, that's another story.
How can we help you for today?
Today, the concern has to deal with the case with Gregory Key, and the case that was investigated by Sergeant Brown very well, I must add, and I'm happy with the job he did, and I appreciate the job that he did, though belated it was after the Stuart Thomas administration. It took your administration to come in for that to even happen, way belatedly. Are you familiar with the case at all?
I am not.
Okay. Well, it is a case in which I reported a particular cop, a racist, underhanded, proven to be, in many ways, corrupt cop. He was allowed to retire when he should not have been allowed to retire, before a criminal investigation should have been commenced. I reported him, he's now known as the dick pic cop on the internet, okay, because he sexted his penis to a patron down in the River Market, okay, and sexually harassed her.
You realize we have no control over the threshold to be able to retire. If you meet that state threshold...
I understand all of that.
Okay.
That's not where the complaint is.
Okay.
But I do understand those things.
Okay.
I do have that understanding. I'll tell you, I'll go ahead here and just say the gist of my complaint is the fact that justice was not served when it was supposed to be served.
Okay.
Okay. Now, during this investigation, I was contacted twice by Gregory Key, and he attempted to extort me and threaten me and tell me that things were going to happen to me if I did not immediately remove the dick pic off of the internet. Okay.
Who's Gregory Key?
Gregory C. Key was a retired cop and best friend of AKA Creepy Todd, or Joe Todd Payne. They were both in the River Market. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. These two people were down in the River Market, and I've complained incessantly about their harassment throughout the years.
Okay.
And one of these elements was it caused me to investigate him further, Greg C. Key. And these things were found, and I revealed it to the FBI, the mayor, and the Little Rock Police Department about him, and gave them courtesy to deal with it prior to my publishing. In fact, a whole 3-4 weeks prior to publishing. And they supposedly conducted an investigation. I knew it was an investigation because I got a call from him later. This is about a year ago now, well, not quite a year ago now, more like 9 to 10 months. Well, I guess it is a year now, it's September. But to make a long story short, he called me twice, and Sergeant Brown conducted the investigation belatedly, but at the time I reported it to Chief Higgins. Chief Higgins reported it to Jim Bob, that he attempted to, intimidate me, witness intimidation, to extort me, basically, as we call here in the state of Arkansas, theft by threat, which is an extortion charge, or by federal rules, it is considered extortion, or racketeering, since it's predicated act. It's not his first act. It's not the first proven act, but this is one of them. So it was reported to Jim Bob. From there, it went nowhere, and he should have been investigated for that specific crime. It's a crime because it was investigated as a crime and found to be a crime. It's a lay-down crime. But for some reason, it was stalled all the way into the point in which he got to retire and time out. And then nothing was done about it. After I reported, I constantly tried to contact Jim Bob because I know for a fact that Chief Higgins reported it to him, the crime. We can all agree that it's a crime. So after that, I continued to try to contact Jim Bob about it. No response back, because I'm a witness in something that I'm reporting, and actually someone else is a victim on paper. So I feel Jim Bob felt very comfortable just sloughing it off, because I technically wasn't the bereaved at this point. All right? So he felt easy to bury me in this, even though a crime was committed against me. My right to due process was violated. And this was just another function of what this guy did. And lo and behold, the threat did come through, because in January I had DHS coming in my house with all these false charges from some anonymous fax that no one could find, that was found unjustified. And Todd Payne tried to kill me in January, shoot and kill me, and did kill my dog. Then came back in April and tried to set my house on fire by way of my hot dog cart with the propane sitting there. I put it out with my hands, sitting in my bathrobe at 4 a.m. in the morning. He runs off, comes back, and tries to light it again, and dies in the commission of his crime. So then I'm subjected to being looked at as a possible criminal because I'm protecting my family after this piece of crap tried to kill me on several occasions and espouses racist crap throughout the world, and should have been fired, God knows, way before he was fired. But yet and still, he was allowed through a policy of permissiveness to continue with these activities to the point where he knew how LRPD worked. He was 20 years on the force by the time he got fired. The only reason he got fired, according to my experience, and it's significant in this town, he was fired for bean county reasons, so close to retirement. Or they let him screw on with this until they got rid of Greg. So I'm here today to request that you investigate the obstruction of justice in the IAD. Very simple. And if we can do that,
From this old complaint?
from this complaint that the prosecutor told me they don't want to touch it because you all should have taken care of it in-house. But now y'all want them to prosecute an honorably retired officer. So I'm asking them politically to do something crazy, which I understand, because I'm in this world just like y'all are. And the only thing I'm asking you now is to help clean up the old cronyism, and I'll be happy to keep this at the local level.
Well, first of
So
all,
that's my issue.
First of all, I have zero intentions of rehashing old cases.
It's not rehashing, but investigating my right to do
I
justice.
did not interrupt you anytime you were talking.
Fair enough.
I have zero interest in rehashing old cases. I have zero interest in opening investigations that already have a disposition.
Thank you very much, then. I'll
appreciate
file
you.
my complaints with the Justice Department.
Thank you, sir.
I understand where you are now.
I
And I'll see you tonight, too.
Yes, sir.
That you're speaking. Know your rights, because I know my rights, and you just now would not even want to investigate
I'll be there
why
when
I
I'm
was
there
doing
with
it. So I think that it's just a joke, then.
We appreciate you, sir.
No, we do not appreciate that, and we have a problem. And I'm going to be taken to the federal level if you do not want to investigate why I was denied my rights.
You won't be the first person.
Of course not.
Thank you.
You're a crony like everyone else. So now you see, Kenton Buckner is full of it. And we all know that now. So whatever he does tonight, he's full of it.